Yesterday we got a flurry of casting announcements for Black Adam and the Flash, right? And the highlight, I think the one that got the most attention, was that Pierce Brosnan has been cast as Dr. Fate, the Kent Nelson Dr. Fate. And that's really great casting for a couple of reasons. Not only because, Pierce Brosnan is a respected, talented actor that, audiences like, and I'm sure people in the industry like, his peers, but he looks just like, the classic old man Dr. Fate, right? The old man Dr. Fate is, I think, the most well-known. There have been, many people who've been Dr. Fate. But Kent Nelson is the one who is the most famous. And the fact that, they cast an older person to be Dr. Fate in the Justice Society today, because I think Black Adam takes place today, or most of it. It features the Justice Society of modern day. They can always do a Justice Society, movie that takes place in the past and either DH Pierce Brosnan or hire a younger guy to play a younger version of Pierce Brosnan, a younger Kent Nelson, like in his prime, in the 40s or 50s when the JSA were started back then, if they go that route. And I'm pretty sure they'll do a JSA movie. Maybe they'll go to the past, go to the present or whatever. Or they could do if they keep going, they could have Pierce Brosnan pass the Dr. Fate mantle down to a successor. If they could go in that route, which is done in the comics, right? There have been a couple of guys, and also Kent Nelson's wife, who were Dr. Fate after Kent Nelson. So, they could go a lot of different ways. They could also just keep Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate and just do an older Dr. Fate for, Justice League 2 and 3. They have a lot of options. I had expected, I think the rumors were that they were going to cast a Middle Eastern actor to play Dr. Fate, because I think that this Justice Society or Black Adam movie takes place in the Middle East, and there have been Middle Eastern Dr. Fates in the comics, but they didn't go that route. But, whatever. Pierce Brosnan is a great get for this role. Very comics accurate, and very prestigious. They also announced a little while ago that they're going to do an Hour Man movie, separate from Black Adam. With Hour Man, all the JSA members in Black Adam, I do think that the next route is we're going to get a Justice Society movie someday. And the fact that they could do it taking place in the past, if they go that route, could be interesting, right? I don't think we've had yet in the current era of superhero movies, a movie about a super team that took place in the past, like in the 40s or 50s. If they did that, that could add an interesting flavor to the superhero genre. Well, not genre. Superhero movies aren't a genre. But, to the superhero movie, category, I guess? Because I don't think we've had one that take place with a whole team in the past yet. I could be wrong. There have been so many superhero movies at this point. Maybe they could, like I've said in an earlier video, maybe they could meet up with Wonder Woman, right? Wonder Woman is immortal, right? She's been around since the 20s in the DCEU. A lot of possibilities. And also, Steven Spielberg is supposed to be doing a Black Hawk movie. That was announced a million years ago, but we haven't heard anything more about that. That could take place in the past. I think because the Black Hawk started in the past, in the old days, in the comics. So, very interesting. It's very intriguing to see how the JSA corner of DC might develop in time. And Billy Crudup, who was originally playing Henry Allen, we saw him in BVS and Justice League, right? I think we saw, did we see him in BVS? Maybe it was just Justice League. Just the scene where Barry, played by Ezra Miller, comes to visit him in jail. He had to step away because of scheduling conflicts. So they found Ron Livingston to replace him to play Ezra Miller's daddy in the upcoming Flash movie. Now, Billy Crudup, I don't really blame Billy Crudup for stepping out. This Flash movie was supposed to be filmed, I think, a while ago, but kept getting delayed. And, Billy Crudup's got other things coming in, in his schedule. He can't sit around waiting to film this movie forever. So it makes sense. I'm surprised that he's the only one who can't come back. Because, a lot of the people in this movie are busy actors. So, they had to find somebody else to do it. I always prefer for them to stick with the original actors and not recast, but, as they say in show business, the show must go on, right? People do get recast all the time because sometimes you just can't help it. When somebody can't do the role anymore. I'm sure that Ron Livingston, I've seen his face. I don't really know much about him. I think I've seen more things Billy Crudup's been in than what Ron Livingston's been in, but I'm sure he's a talented actor who could play the role well. I do wonder, though, in the Flash movie, how much his parents will have to do, right? Because, in Flash comics, the Flash's parents, even though they're very important to what motivates him to be the Flash and what shaped him, his mother and his father, they don't really do too much in Flash storylines, at least not the ones that I've read. So it'll be very interesting to see, well, I guess, if as long as it's this emotional story, it doesn't matter how, whether or not his father's getting in on the action or his mother, as long as the movie's good. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.